And hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, also known as Dandy, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne Cicerone. And welcome back to stream, folks. Welcome back to Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is a brand new night. It is a brand new start. And it is a new start because last week we finished The Legend of Zelda, and that was that was good. It was fun, but we're ready to freshly start a completely new game. And today we've chosen Mega Man X. Mega Man X, of course, the long-awaited sequel to Mega Man 9. Or am I wrong? We'll find out. Of course, we got our sleepy boy over there, who happens to be looking in this direction. Better not bug him too much tonight. His name, Churro, and we don't talk about him like Bruno. The other thing that we're known for, of course, is having an ale. We are very much an ales-friendly stream, and today is no difference. Except that today it is actually a difference. Let's go ahead and turn on the ales can to check out what's untapped for tonight. So, what we have here is something completely different than what we've had before. As you might recall, generally on Wednesdays we go ahead and enjoy non-alcoholic drinks, and tonight is no different. This is Towns Ciderhouse. It is their Sidekick, which is their non-alcoholic line, also known for their Pacific pineapple flavor. And as you can see, you've got a large swath of white over it. I think this is what is supposed to identify the colors for their non-alcoholic line, the Sidekick line. You've got a surfer in the background, some nice sand, some water, some palm trees, of course. A very delightful can, very cool color coded with some yellows on it as well. Very, very nice and cool can. And Pacific pineapple, as you might recall, is actually one of the standard flavors of a Towns Ciderhouse. So to actually have this very flavor in non-alcoholic format is definitely a joy. It is a treat. I very much enjoy ciders. Now, ciders, of course, are not necessarily ales. They're not beers. The main difference between ciders and beers, of course, is the fact that you're not using a malt. You're not using a grain for your main component. What you actually have on board is fruit pulp, fruit juice. Generally, the conventional thing to use is apples, of course. That is the main ingredient of most ciders. But of course, you can use other fruits in addition to apples. You can use pears, you can use pineapples, you can use berries, you can use guava, which is delightful. So yeah, there's a whole swath of different fruits that you can use when you're making a cider. Again, most of the time, your base will be your apple. I think maybe the one exception to that is very common is, of course, pear ciders, which are mainly made of pears. They're also known as perries. And as you can imagine, ciders are not necessarily as bitter as some of their beer counterparts. They're a lot sweeter. They're focused on that sweetness. That being said, there is such a thing as dry ciders, which try and focus on the taste of the fruit, taste of the apple, as opposed to expressing those sugars. Of course, if you simply want to enter the world of ciders, I would suggest a conventional cider. And if you don't want alcohol, then I would suggest something like this. This is their Sidekick, which, of course, a pineapple cider. I love my fleshy fruits when it comes to ciders. But that is enough about what I have to say on the matter. Let's go ahead and actually see what Untapped has to say on this particular issue. And let's go over here. Okay. So again, this is the Sidekick line for Towns Ciderhouse. Non-alcoholic is a cider/perry. 0.5% alcohol by volume. Generally, anything under 0.5 is considered non-alcoholic. So you might have a few dregs of alcohol here and there, but nothing particularly significant. Excuse me. Non-alcoholic Pacific pineapple cider using Costa Rican golden pineapple juice. So very nice. We're getting a taste of Puerto Rico here. Let's actually go ahead and taste this thing. Yeah, today we've got a very standard. What do you call this? I am at a loss for words here. This is a pint glass, and it is actually from this old beer that we used to have back in North Carolina, Leinenkugel. Or no wait, Leinenkugels, yes. And they had a sunset wheat flavor. Kept that, shipped it over, and now we're using it today. Let's go ahead and open this. I will admit that I have had this particular cider before already last week, so I kind of have an idea of what it tastes like. But that doesn't mean I can't get a reassessment of what this delicious cider tastes like. As you can see, it is not completely transparent. You do have a little bit of sedimentation there. You got some crisp bubbles. Most ciders are definitely very fizzy, almost like a champagne. Very nice. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Kitty, good to see you. Hold on, let's turn off the Ales cam for just a second, Mr. Smee. Okay, well, welcome Raiders. Let's greet the Raiders. Kitty, once again, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing today? Soul Retriever DZ, welcome in. The litter box is coming. Lilover, let me know if that's how you pronounce your name. Welcome in. Kitty, of course, thank you so much for bringing in your community. Very much appreciated. And of course, anybody watching from my end of the stream, I don't know what you're doing here, but number 2, I highly encourage you to consider giving the Kitty Toe Beans a follow. Now, a legendary community member, wonderful streamer, fellow Fruity member, likes to play a lot of JRPGs like Xenoblade, Xenogears, others, and let's see, what were you playing last? Kitty? Kitty was last playing Fantasy Life I, the Girl Who Steals Time, which is actually a game that you mentioned last time we chatted about. It's a cross between like what is that game? It's not Tamagotchi, is it? Tamagotchi Life, and some fighting of monsters, something to that effect. I am at a loss of words, Kitty. That is how ecstatic I am to see you. I won't deny it. I've also been up from very early this morning, so I might be just a bit off. Thank you so much for tolerating and indulging me. But yeah, thank you so much once again for being here. How is the Fantasy Life I going? Yes, the Fantasy Life. It's like an RPG meets Animal Crossing in a way. Okay, so Animal Crossing was the cross there. I failed to cite the cross. If anybody doesn't know me, you're better off. But if you want to know me, my name is Ales. I am 1/3 PNG streamer. The other 2/3 I actually show my big old mug around here. I've got a corgi named Churro, who you will see on the lower left side of the screen. He's a very eepy boy. Tonight, as you can see, he's very much up his bedtime. The other thing that we like to do around here is we like to talk about ales and beers and drinks. It is Dry Wednesday, which means that we are not having an alcoholic drink. This is a non-alcoholic cider. Towns Ciderhouse Sidekick, which is their pineapple cider. So that is what we do around here. We like to talk about our ales. The other thing that is relatively new, of course, if you are interested in understanding the method to my madness, here is a random clip. This is a whole new feature which I am trying to see if it's any worth doing. So let's turn this on. Let's see what this is all about. If I could you just turn on? Is it turning on? There it goes. 29 minutes. We got one more minute to go. Okay, so this is that's good because I probably need to quit very soon. And okay, yeah. This is no good. This is not good. Pichon, save us! Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put down chickens just in case. We do like chicken.
Okay, this is no good.
Just stick really close.
Do the thing, do the thing.
Stick really close.
Chicken.
Chicken. Come on. Chicken.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I think that's enough of that. Thank you for indulging that nonsense. Yeah, it's Vampire Survivors. We have played that at some point before. But yeah, if anybody coming in with the raid needs to raid and fade, I completely understand. That includes you, Kitty, of course. Streaming is hard work. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of wakefulness. Watching a stream for a long time can also very taxing. So I highly recommend it, encourage that you take a break if you need it, get some snacks, but if you decide to stay, if you decide to lurk, you're more than welcome to stick around. We are playing Mega Man X for the first time today. That is what we are doing today. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by, Kitty. You love Vampire Survivors? I feel like we should play a collab game at some point in that case. I would be very interested to do something like that with somebody that actually knows what they're doing, because I most certainly don't. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish up with this beer, a cider mini review over here. Again, it's a pineapple cider. Let's go ahead and actually detect the nose on this. Very strong notes of pineapple, almost as if you just sliced the pineapple and you've got some very nice, refreshing notes. Faminale, dear viewer, thank you so much for being here. And you got a slight tanginess to it. It's almost like a sweet lemonade if a lemonade was made of pineapple. Very strong sweetening notes, no particular notes of bitterness. I want to say it's got almost like a waxy-like quality to it. Very gentle, very smooth, easy to drink. A body composition 3 out of 5, if I were to suggest anything. A little bit of cinnamon on the nose, which is kind of interesting. And then maybe just a tad bit of citrus, almost like a tangerine kind of citrus. Very delicious. But yes, cheers to you and cheers to everyone watching out there right now. Let's see, but I'm gonna lurk and head to bed. Gotta twerk early in the morning. Completely understand, Kitty. Thank you so much. And yeah, we've got to talk about this Vampire Survivors collab at some point. Have a great rest, Kitty. And once again, thank you so much for entrusting me with your community. Very much appreciated. All right, but that is what we'll be drinking tonight. Like I said, we're gonna play Mega Man X tonight. I can tell you that there is exactly one Mega Man game that I played in the past to completion, and that was Mega Man 0, which I don't know if it was the best idea because it is notoriously hard. I by the end of it, I was very let's simply say that I did not think that I was going to pull through, and I did. And you know what? Before we ever go back to Mega Man 02, I felt like maybe we could try something a little bit easier. And so that is why we're playing Mega Man X, which of course is the first Super Nintendo entry, the first 16-bit entry, and I've heard great things about it. So with that, let's go ahead and get to it. This is Mega Man X. And that's not... Okay, move out of the way. We do have a question of the night in case anybody is interested. Question of the night: what is your favorite robot? And the reason why I asked that is, of course, we are playing a Mega Man game. If I were to answer this very question myself, I would probably say that the first robot that comes to mind is Tars from Interstellar. I felt like he had a lot of personality. I say he, of course, I probably should have said them. They have a lot of personality. I felt like they were helpful. And then, of course, if you saw the movie, you very much understand that they were very much willing to sacrifice. And even though that was just their programming, I definitely felt like a a strong reaction to the way that they acted. So Tars would be my entry for right now. Hey, Princess Ali, good to see you. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for visiting. How is it going? Let me give you a quick shouty here. Anybody who's watching right now for the Mega Man X, kindly consider giving Princess Ali a follow. A fellow Fruity member, last seen playing The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. How far are you into that game? I would definitely love to know. But thank you so much for popping in. I'm amazing. Hope you're having a pleasant time. Tonight is good. I'm a little bit tired, but that is how we do it on Wednesday nights. We sip on just a teensy bit of a Red Bull to give us that extra oomph. But I think we're good. I think we're excited about this. Kitty, question of the night, Wall-E. I have a memory in college where we played a drinking game watching Wall-E. I had to drink every time Wall-E, Eva, or Mo was said. Needless to say, it got crazy. That sounds like a very dangerous game, Kitty. I can't imagine how those nights turned out. But you know what? If you're going to play a drinking game to anything, that is incredibly heartfelt. You picked a very good movie to do so too. Doing another rando. Oh, okay. I'm assuming that you enjoy doing the randomizers. I'm always in awe of people that can play them. They must know the game so well to be able to be prepared for anything that the game throws their way. We're playing, of course, in Nintendo Switch Online. This is the Mega Man X collection. Would you please just get going? Okay. Yes, I understand all this. I don't need to read it. Yes. Oh, right, I was pressing the wrong button. Mine is Short Circuit. Johnny 5 from the movie. Johnny 5 is alive. I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. I gotta say, it definitely has a special place in my heart. I think about the times when I used to watch those movies, and I think two movies specifically strike that fancy. And one of them would be the Short Circuit series. I think there was two of them, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it's about just relating and trying to see the emotion in the performance of the robot. And of course, the other one was RoboCop. A little less touching, but you could still feel the humanity, at least from the first movie. Let's see, and the movie Battery is not included. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't think I've seen it, but it sounds very familiar. Those movies are so fun. Yeah. I guess if we are supposed to name another famous robot while we're in the... Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the follow. Follows, of course, are best said anonymously. Feel free to introduce yourself or forever hold your peace, whatever floats your boat. Let's go ahead and change to Mega Man X. I was gonna say, the other robot that comes to mind now that while you're still here, Kitty. I don't mean to keep you, but of course, the other robot that I think about is Cosmos. Cosmos, of course. From the Xeno Saga series. Oh my god, we're playing Street Fighter. Batteries Not Included is about these cute little flying robots like Weebo from Flubber, and how this apartment community comes together to raise them and save their house. Oh, that's cute. I should probably check out a trailer. Cosmos, of course Cosmos. Does the Iron Giant also count? Of course, the Iron Giant must count. Here's a fun fact about old ales. I want to say that when I think of Christmas, I think of two movies. One of them is Batman Returns, and the other one is The Iron Giant. One of them has less Christmas than the other, but they're both Christmas coded to me. Right? And the Iron Giant has just such a beautiful heart. X is the first of a new generation of robots which contains an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being. The results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risk as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18, 20XTX, Theodore Light, Dr. Light. Okay. Let's see. Just lurking. Looked at your upcoming games to play, and I am interested in a few. Thank you very much for following. Then, in that case, Laker. I can tell you right now that it takes me a while to move through games, just because I try to tackle 5 at a time. I'm not kidding. I basically try and juggle 5 at a time, and I only stream 3 times a week, so it's kind of wild that way. But if you stick around long enough, years, you might see most of them. What is this? NOM Engineering System Model CPS 9204. Are these actual options, or is this our debug menu? Dr. Kane. Let's see. I thought you were gonna say Die Hard. You know what? Everybody says Die Hard. I, to this date, don't think I've seen that movie from start to finish. It was like something that used to air a lot when I was a kid, and I don't think I ever saw the whole thing. I should probably go back and rectify that mistake. Let's see. You love Batman Returns. It is probably my favorite of that classic Batman oeuvre. Batman Returns. What is it? Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it, but a kiss can be even deadlier if you mean it. Come on, that is just gold. It's gold, Jerry, gold. Okay, then as you were ending, gotcha. Laker 97 is my RL brother, by the way, so keep an eye out for oh, well, okay, so now I did not know that. Now we have additional kitty lore right here. Good to know. Oh my god, car. Oh, we can't actually interact with any of this stuff. I beat all the Mega Man X on stream. Nice! So would you say worth it? Do you have a favorite one? Oh, okay, so these are actual enemies. That's no problem. I got a hefty backlog of my own, so I understand. Yeah, and I think at this point, most gamers of today have a backlog, a sizable one. Who knows? At this point, my backlog might outlive me if things keep going the way that they are. Hey, wait a second, what was that? It's a money? It's an egg? I assume that if I just let these things be, that they might simply destroy the entire stage. But, of course, I am a master platformer. I know what I'm doing. Watch for me, you sure about that? Okay, I go for real now, keeping a tab up. Have a good treat. Thank you so much once again for being here, Kitty. Very kind of you once again to drop by. Hopefully we can chat again soon. Nighty night, Kitty. Now I'm assuming that this is the intro stage, so it's gotta be pretty simple. Sorry to disappoint, folks. I am not the best at this. Even though I might have what is it at this point, like a year and a half since I played Mega Man Zero, I probably don't remember most of my way about just Mega Manning. These purple things. I guess it's nice that you start out with a Buster. I remember one of the things. Thank you so much for the follow. Once again, follows are anonymous. Feel free to speak your truth, or what is it? Salute your guts, or forever hold your peace. Okay, so I guess most of the things that we're facing today are these weird helicopters, and I don't think there's like a quota in terms of the number of them that we actually have to take out. So I think my idea for this particular stream block, once again, which will take probably years, is for Wednesday nights I plan to do a Mega Man game, followed by a Castlevania game, followed by a Zelda game, all in the retro category. We just finished A Link to the Past last week, and once we finish Mega Man X, I think the next game in line is Circle of the Moon. That's the plan. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this reminds me of the fight against Baxter Stockman in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4: Turtles in Time. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Okay, so this doesn't seem too bad. Whoa, my god. I thought something happened. Okay. Serenity now, serenity now. Okay, so we can't actually go this way. Is there like a slide thing? Maybe not. Oh wait, we can just climb. We can just climb. We can climb to greater heights. You and I. You and I. Okay. So it's not just like a single boss. It's a type of recurring mecha. We just like to hit hard here. It's like the Gunlance in Monster Hunter. I hope this is doing better than me just... Okay, yes, I think it worked out. It worked out for the best. A man, a plan, Panama. as somebody once said. I wonder how many more of those we'll actually be facing. No, no! Ugh, okay. Oh gosh! Why would I have known that? Can somebody tell me? That's fine. That's fine. We thrive in the face of adversity. Sure have a lot of... clearly I shouldn't have spoken. Okay, so this is the password. But I'm assuming that given that this is a revamped version of the game, we don't actually have to write this down. And there's a save button right there, so... Yeah, sure, let's save it. We are enjoying some Towns Ciderhouse non-alcoholic cider. As I like to say, to your health. Delicious. I definitely appreciate the fact in this game that the focus is using the Mega Buster. I believe that that's what it's called. In Mega Man Zero, you did have like a blaster, but it was relatively weak at the beginning. And then you really had to learn how to use the Z Saber, which was fine, but it required a lot of like face-to-face combat. which was enjoyable. It was very stimulating. I don't disagree with it, but it was a lot more taxing to go up to enemies and try to fight them that way. At least this is a nice ranged weapon, I think. How do we avoid these? Okay, maybe I just jump at the right time. Maybe, possibly. Oof. I knew something was coming. Let's see who dies faster. I do declare. But is there nothing else down here? I feel like there might be something here, but also, can we not crouch? I guess not.
One more time.
Hey, Stony! How are you doing today? Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you once again for the one more time. How are you doing this evening? What have you been up to? Anybody who is watching in my neck of the woods, kindly consider giving Stony Classics a follow. Stony, of course, is a retro game enthusiast as well as a grand video game collector. I believe that last time I popped in, you were doing your 12-hour marathon. That was a while ago, but that was a lot of fun. And last you were playing retro. Feel free to let us know what you were playing, Stony. Always interested. What does a game master play? Look at that, beautiful. Also, are you a fan of the Mega Man, Stony? I don't think we've ever had this conversation. But thank you so much for popping in. Sunday, just a trial run. I think I can do 16. You, sir, are my better. I don't think that in my wildest dreams, in my Taylor Swift wildest dreams, could I ever do a 16-hour anything. So, kudos to you if you can. Are you planning on playing a particular game or particular set of games? Once you do that, of course. Oh, and I believe you're actually looking forward to play Delta, Metal Gear Delta very soon, right? I think that's releasing soon. Let's see. Yes, X is my favorite series. Nice, nice. I am sorry that, in that case, I am sorry if I play terribly and it spoils your memory of the game. Whoa. Alright, these bees. Why did it have to be bees? Oh, come on! No! Okay, we got it, we're fine. Oof, that's rough. The idea here is that you have to keep going, like a Ninja Gaiden for the Nintendo. Oh no! Gosh darn it. Ah, you filthy bees. How do I even... Nice. Okay, I actually made it. Let's go. It's dangerous. Dangerous, I say. Are we... Oh, what is that, a genie? Oh, that's not a genie. Let's see, probably more ridiculously expensive games. You know what? The price is right, Stony. Yeah, I definitely look forward to stopping by should you proceed with this marathon one of these days. Delta tonight. Very cool, very cool. I talk about it as if I was familiar with Metal Gear Solid. Oh wait. I have a couple of Metal Gear collections, but I am ashamed to say that the only Metal Gear game that I played to completion is Acid for the PlayStation Portable. Which is not even canon. It's not even canon. She doesn't even go here. But one day I hope to play those games from the beginning. What's with all these cars? Nice. Oh, come on! Let's see. Okay. 16 I can do if I don't have to work the next day. I had to work Monday, but I made it through. Well, again, your resilience is admirable. I should have gone full cosplay for it. I would be very interested to see you in cosplay. I think there was one time when you were playing Metal Gear 5. I think you were like had like a Metal Gear what is it, like a Solid Snake type outfit, or am I imagining that? I thought that happened. Oh, you can actually jump in the cars. Great. It just keep coming. Wait, are we supposed to just jump on the... No. Hello, Ivan. Oh, the bandana will suffice though. I mean, I like it. I like me a good bandana. Hello, Ivan. How are you doing? Johnny 5 from Short Circuit. Would you believe that somebody already mentioned Johnny 5 already? He's a darling of a robot. Johnny 5 is alive. Ah, these pretzels are making me thirsty. What the... Oh no, there's no way to avoid this person's attack. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? Me being Boba Fett, of course. Ooh. Help is on the way. Mrs. Doubtfire. And of course, the one, the only, Zero. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. Just my civilian clothes, but some are similar colors. Gotcha. Well, it would be good, Sony. It would definitely be good. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. By the way, Ivan, once again, thank you for popping in. Are you familiar with the Mega Man series? Are you a fan? You may even become as powerful as I am. He sounds like such a big brother. It's like, hey, you're not a grown-up enough. Let me be player one. Let me get first dibs on the cool toys. And thank you for the shout. You're most welcome, Stony. Always happy to route my viewers to people who prove themselves to be very cool streamers. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. Wait, what's wrong with going together? X, I know you can do it. I know you can do it, little buddy. Okay, so I guess at this point, Mega Man is a lot weaker than Zero. That's kind of the idea. Sure, save the data. Not really familiar with the newer ones, only with the NES games. Okay. I think my only familiarity with the Nintendo games are from back in the day when I used to play emulators. And I definitely played a couple of hours of 1 through 6, but I didn't get very far in any of them. They didn't necessarily call to me. And then this is the first time that I'm playing X. I'm hoping to actually complete it. Not today though. Not today. Okay, what's a good order here? I'm not pulling any punches here. What's the next best thing to fight? Let's see, Mega Man X order. Let's see, just Googling it for just 1 second. I think survey says go with Chill Penguin. There's a Hadouken you can get in this game. You know, I gotta tell you, I used to read like, not Nintendo Power, but I grew up in Peru. And there was this video game magazine that was distributed all over South America called Club Nintendo, which just means Nintendo Club. And I specifically remember they had like 2 pages of Mega Man doing the Hadouken and how to get it, and apparently that was like a big thing. It's supposed to be a secret weapon. This is one of my favorite games. Yeah. Well, I'll have to look up how to get it. Is it like a... Hopefully it's not like a time-sensitive thing. I actually want to play the original one because I never beat it. Ivan, you gotta do it. What are you waiting for? Take it, it's yours! I'm just kidding. Okay, so we're in a frosty peak. Freezy peak, maybe. Is this like a pipe? Whoa. So, in terms of, you should probably never just stick to one place when you're playing this game, because it seems like enemies just continue to respawn. Troy? You know it. There's very few quotes that I send your way that you don't know, Ivan. I don't know what it is. And this thing, it's not an enemy, but it's like a platform that just keeps popping up. What? Destroyed by a snow bunny? Very sad. Okay, this is a good spot to say we are enjoying some non-alcoholic Towns Ciderhouse Pacific Pineapple. All my love to long ago. Delicious and sweet. Okay, so we gotta be a little more careful with the things that pop our way. Oh, I see. So this thing actually hits them. They're supposed to be like trees. And if that lumberjack robot hits them, then they get sent your way. Gotta make sure to keep the fire coming. Alright, nice. We got some health back. We got healthcare, which is a commodity these days. Oh no, there's a cave. Bat robots. Whenever you play a game that has robots, and the robots start taking the shapes of animals, I begin to wonder, what is the purpose of having robots in the first place? I don't know that there's too many, well, I guess there are some animal anatomies and abilities that would be suitable for certain types of combat, but I feel like they've gotta be the exception. Like, what would be like a good fighting animal in robot form? Like a robot gorilla? Like Optimus Primal from Beast Wars? Maybe like a octopus. Oh, okay. I wish there was something to power up my blaster. I feel like it's a kind of a pea shooter right now. Whoa. Jeez. Okay, as long as I'm in the wall, I'm fine. I really like the soundtrack in this game. Reminds me of a lot of games of this era. I have no idea how he's climbing the wall, by the way. He's kind of just like jumping up. Ooh, what is this? So you come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. Why do I have so much ice cream on my face? But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. I guess I find it questionable that he wouldn't just put all of these upgrades next to him when he wakes up. And instead we've got these random upgrades all over the planet. But what do I know? Voltron, maybe? Oh, we got a dash. How does that work? Oh wait, there's a start menu. Oh my god, there's a start menu. So where is there like a button to assign to this thing? Escape V? Oh, I see. It's mapped to the A button right now. Okay. I think my shoes are a little wider now. That's kind of cool. Ah! I used my face against it. I gotta stop taking blind jumps. What? Is that like a water drinking bird robot? I think it is. It's like a water pick. Why is this a robot? Wait, so if Dr. Light is dead, shouldn't Dr. Wily also be dead? So who's making all these robots? So I think I played this game over 50 times. That is a lot. Would you say that you become a speedrunner as a result? That's a strange question, I know. But that is definitely some good experience you have with this game. How does this? Oh wow, we can actually punch. Can we punch with the? Oh, we can also dash here. Look at that. But we can only do right punches. That's fine. Once again, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see, if you need any hints or tips, let me know. I appreciate it, Soul Retriever. I'm sure at some point I'll say, gosh darn it, what am I doing here? Okay, here's a question, actually. Are there any upgrades that I am missing if I just naturally move through this stage? Like, I don't know, energy tanks or something like that. Also, feel free to not answer my questions, by the way. I don't want to force you to look things up. Let's see. I can beat it pretty quickly, but the speedrun strats for this is nuts. Yeah, I can imagine that there's like an optimized way of doing this, so I completely understand. How long do we keep this armor? Oh! Oh, come on. Come on. Sure, let's try again. Oh, nice. We get to start right next to the robot. Let's see. Dash punches do double damage. Nice. As well as dash lemons buster shot. Nice. I don't need to look up anything for this game. There's an upgrade above you, but you need to come back with a different weapon you get later. Okay. Well then, I guess I'll ignore it for now. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Wow. That's funny, like a robot inside a robot. I guess Mega Man kind of just looks like you're the head of this mecha. Oh, we can't break everything. Oh, I'm assuming it's up there, maybe. Can I do a Yoshi and just like jump out of the robot and get extra height? Pull a Yoshi. Let's see. This is the best stage to start. Getting the dash boost is almost vital in this game. Yes, you can. Really? How do you do that? Oh, come on, you stinker. Hold up. Oh, there he goes. Nice. So can you do it while you're jumping though? Yeah, I guess it's a little bit of a boost, but it's not. It certainly won't get us up there specifically. But that's okay. We'll come back to it. We will come back. Welcome back to the same old place we used to hang about. Everyone remembers the Welcome Back Carter theme. You can do it? That's how you get up there? Really? Yeah, I might give it a shot. I'll try for a couple minutes. If it's just too crazy, then never mind. Wow, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Okay. Maybe it's gotta be like a... Ooh, oh yeah, okay. And I completely forgot that you can actually just hug the wall and start jumping. Yowza. Beautiful, look at that. Oh, great. But what's the point of actually going through here? Is it just like a shortcut? I'm gonna say that maybe it's kind of just an extra route, a different way of doing things. What a gamer. You would think so, but I am about to disappoint you, trust me. I promise. I disappoint all the time. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, and then we get back over here. And I assume that at this point we wouldn't be able to carry the big robot with us anyway, so kind of makes sense. Yes, and you destroy those things with the weapon you get. Gotcha. Later. You're doing great. I appreciate the confidence. What was I about to say? I am definitely known for my failures. And I guess I spoke right on time. Where was I? Yeah, just a second here, folks. Okay. Yes, let's save. I'm assuming that we are going to go back to the beginning of this stage. Oh, sad. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Let's see. Big robot stage. If you double tap forward, you dash. Or you can dash with the A button. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm sure that sometimes it's a little easier to just run and do the dash that way. And I guess you get to keep the upgrades that you found on that on the stage. What controller am I using? This is actually just the Switch Pro controller. Since I am playing it on Nintendo Switch Online. I wish I had a shield. Like the Mega Man Zero shield. Which was actually not very useful. All things considered. On NPR. No need to destroy all of these. It's not like we're getting experience points by destroying them. Ooh, an extra life. I think that was an extra life, yes. No! Let's roll. Maximal rollout. Ah, these things just keep coming. Just keep them coming like a stack of pancakes at the IHOP. Whoa! Okay, good. We're out of this location. 100%. Very nice. Oh, we've got an ad starting in about a minute or so, so let me find a safe spot. And then we'll take that ad break. Come on, you. No! Oh. Okay, I gotta take down some of these things. The blue giant balls, they're not energy. It doesn't seem like they're energy. Wow, they come from behind you as well. Okay, we're just gonna... Ah, painful. You know, now is as good a time as any. Let's go ahead and take that ad break. We'll leave the game right there. And we will be back with more Mega Man X after the break. Hello and welcome back to the Ales Dandy Please stream. I'm your host, Ales Dandy, also known as Ales, Gentleman Streamer, the Wolf of Brussels, Mere Man, or Munich Myth. And we are playing Mega Man X for the first time. We're in the Chill Penguin stage, and I think we're having a chill time. I don't know, maybe just a little bit of stress because your old pal Ales is not great at this sort of thing. But you know what? We're doing our best, so stop complaining. Stop writing those letters. I hear you. Thank you for the welcome back, Soul Retriever. And once again, thank you so much for joining us in this most magical of evenings. Ah, these lumberjack robots. Why do you have lumberjack robots is my question. Okay, so the strategy here, the strat, is don't get hit by things. That's the strat. Why is there so much nonsense? Come on, Yug. Oh, destroy. Enemy mech destroyed. Glad you like that. Don't worry, we'll eventually get to it. Let's just stay low. Let's stay low. That's my thing. We're gonna just have to start doing some of that good old-fashioned pattern recognition that used to be the bee's knees back in the 16 and 8-bit eras. Oh, beautiful. I guess the nice thing about destroying enemy robots is that you'll encounter energy tanks as you destroy them, so it's not the worst thing in the world. The excellence of execution? You mean Bret Hart? I have never claimed to be the excellence of execution. I do fancy myself as the excellence of inexecution. Because I don't want to get into a fight with Bret. He's already got a few feuds going on. It wouldn't be a good... Even at this age, Bret would destroy me. One day, though. One day he'll have to pop into stream. It's like, hey kid, what are you doing? Calling yourself the excellence of execution. Ah, these wheels. No! Okay, whatever. We got through it. Ah, they become like spin tops when they come close to you. It's like the Donkey Kong barrel almost. Why do they even jump up? How do wheels just randomly jump up? Okay, nice. Oh, and I forget that maybe when you dash, you can actually gain a little more horizontal momentum. Okay, we made it all the way to the top. We don't have to worry about those barrels anymore. No more barrel rolls. Okay, stay away from the blasted helicopters. I think if we shoot the ostriches in their legs, it might be better than when they... better than shooting them in the head, maybe? Potentially? Who knows? Ah, I wanted to... Just when I think they're off the screen, they come back like, hey no, I'm still here. I'm Joaquin Phoenix. I'm still here. Is this like a pipe? What happens if we just... Huh, okay. I see. Beautiful. Some damage on legs or head. Gotcha. Because it makes sense that would be their weak spot. I really like this mech suit. It reminds me of Ripley at the end of Terminator. And then, you know, of course she goes to the lava. And then she puts her... I was about to say she extends her thumbs up as she goes down into the lava. Speaking of memorable robots. Thank goodness we didn't go all the way back. We just gotta make sure that we don't fall into a chasm. You mean the end of Alien? No, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. What are you talking about? Thumbs up. Then Walter White says, looks like it's time to Better Call Saul. Alright, so watch out for the robot. It's coming. I can feel it in my blood. Oh, come on! Oh, I haven't seen that version. It's the what's it called? The ocean dub of that movie. Dashing is your friend. Yeah, maybe that's the idea here. Maybe I need to just come at it with a little more speed, a little more momentum. Chill, Penguin. I feel like we need the Smash Brothers announcer in this game. Either that or the Pokemon Stadium announcer. Right, that's Surf! Dash shooting, dash jumping. It's good to learn. You would think so. You would think in my decades of playing games that some facts would become very apparent. But looks can be deceiving. Nice. So that's weapon energy, huh? Oh, come on. Okay, got it. Let's go. Let's just move. Let's move. Let's not worry about it. Like the saying goes, let's make like a tree and get out of here. Alright. Gotta do some more of that dashing. Wave dashing. Like a true speedrunner. Just like my mama said before I left the college, son, please do anything expediently. Alright, avoid the Donkey Kong barrels. Nice. And I overshot it. Get away from me, please. Nice. Let's see. I usually map L to dash, so it's easier on the hands to dash and jump while being able to still shoot stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I wonder if I can actually remap that here. Rookie Hunter mode, screen size, restart game. No need to do that. How do we go back? Weapons energy. I'm assuming maybe that's a thing that you have to do outside of the Nintendo Switch thing. Back to the Future reference. Yes, I do those from time to time. That's as funny as a screen door on a battleship. You never fail to add that one in, Ivan. Yeah, we like to reference Back to the Future around here. I think he took his wallet. Come on, give me a break here. Nice, we're back in it. I think you have to exit for that. So if I lose again, which is bound to happen, I will exit and try to remap it. You know, it was nice in Mega Man X. Sorry, not X. Zero. You could definitely remap your buttons from inside the game. It was kind of just like a very basic option. And I'm pretty sure that I did that a lot simply because some weapons were better suited for the auxiliary side weapon as opposed to the main weapon. Would you... they're just gonna keep coming, aren't they? It's gonna come back. It's coming back. It's all coming back to me. Okay, we made it. Robot time, right? It's at the menu of the game before you hit start game. Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, now we're back to robot mode. Robot inside the robot. This is basically the Hulk Buster. I really like the power here. Of course, I constantly feel like I'm just gonna fall into a chasm because the jump is not necessarily the best. Oof. I really thought that was gonna be it for me. Oh gosh. Never mind. We're gone. Goodbye. Look at that. I have bested you at your own game. Beautiful. Okay, now let's be extremely careful. We're in uncharted territory right now. Like Uncharted 3, but more. Who is that? Who is that? Who are you? Come on. Why is it back? It's a snowball robot? Okay, we are like one shot away from death. No! Hello, Spectrum. How are you doing? Are you ready to see some fine grade A Mega Man Xing? Because if so, I assure you, you have come to the wrong channel. But it is good to see you. How are you doing, Spectrum? Anybody watching right now, stop what you're doing. Stop watching this stream, please. And go follow Spectrum Branch, of course, who is a mellifluous streamer. Does a lot of first playthroughs. Last seen playing The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. The only edition worth playing. Also, a magnificent musician. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm having a bit of trouble here in the first stage of Mega Man X. But you know what? We're having a good time. They spawn very fast. I can see that. That's alright. We'll get used to the rhythm. It might take a few weeks. It might take a few weeks, but we will do it. I guess the one thing that I don't maybe not enjoy is not the right word, but the one thing that I don't think will be conducive to progress in this game will definitely be the fact that because it is the collection version of the game, you can't actually do save states. I am very good at cheesing games when there's a save station. Come! Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's see. Runs into room panting, pops the cork of a champagne bottle. The bubbles fizzle all over my shirt. I yell out, "Woo!" and take a messy sip of the champagne. Wait, are you describing your evening, Spectrum? Is that what you're describing right there? I like it though. Lots of style, lots of flair. I beat 2 games tonight. Oh, nice. Very cool. Wait, so one of them was Skyrim. What was the other one? I'm trying to master that dash jump here. Oh my gosh. I almost fell in with the robot. Wonderful. Can I pick it up again? Can I? May I? May I please have some more? To be fair, they were both in progress. Shovel Knight. Okay, nice. I have yet to play Shovel Knight from beginning to end. It's actually in my one of the downloads that I have for the Switch. I have like the entire collection, the whole bloody affair. And I know that it is good. I just never had the time to actually play it. Okay, we're good. This blasted... Okay, goodbye. I don't even care. I don't care. Go away. Look at that. Ails, folk hero. Legendary player. I like it. So I positioned the middle of my thumb on the dash button, so it can cover the jump and shoot buttons and kind of press them in sequence to dash, jump, and shoot. Really? Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it's like when you're running with like Mario, except you're not just holding it down. I see what you mean. I might try that. And completely stop doing it after a while. Thank you for the tip, Soul Retriever. When I don't map L. Yeah, I think eventually I'll have to just do the remapping. I think that makes a lot more sense anyways. Come. Ladies and gentlemen, I implore you. Wow, that thing has got some... I like how I'm just like hitting it with my face here. It's right over there, isn't it? There it is. I saw you. Don't deny me. Whoa, watch out. Let's wait for it. Oh, this is just like the game Sorry. You hit me, I'll hit you back. Did I make it? Not yet, sir. That makes sense. Might be a similar button feel for Super Metroid as well. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Ooh, is this the room before the room? Before we do that, of course, we gotta go ahead and wet our whistles. Today we are having a non-alcoholic cider. This is Towns Ciderhouse's Sidekick Pacific Pineapple. To your health. Alright, let's see what's going on. This is it, Luigi. I always wanted to say that. This is it, Luigi. Okay, I'm just gonna try and cheese them. I don't even have that much energy. Wait, what is... Whoa, hey. Go away, go. What? What? Alright, we're saving. I feel like if we hadn't like gotten between those two statues, we would have been okay. Yeah, so let's exit out. No, I don't want to. What are you doing? What is this? Thunder Eagle? Oh, Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle. Sounds like Smeagol, actually. Oh, this music is rad. How do we get out of here? So, exit. Quit the game. Okay, so maybe it's under, what, options, language, screen manual credits. Rookie mode. Change game edition. Not just yet. No, but it doesn't, No, start the game again. You mean restart the entire game? You know what, if this... No. Oh, you mean like, start the... What is option? Did you take the code down? No, I didn't. So like, oh, maybe this is it. Actually, this is it. Like I said, this is it, Luigi. Jump and dash. So let's go with dash being the L. Yeah, L is good, right? L is good. And then select L as A. I don't even know what that means. Select R is R. What if select L we put as like back L? Oh, we can't actually choose that button. Yeah, that's okay. Leave it as so. We'll try that out. Okay. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, yes, that is all good. Alright, let's try this out. Let's try the Soul Retriever mode. You can try to go to password. Oh, you know what? I see what you mean now. I wonder if it'll actually allow us to... What is happening? Did I just choose something wrong? Hold on. Oh, maybe we just need to press start, right? Start. Hopefully it doesn't assume that we're taking down passwords and it'll just go from the whatever that last save was. Yes, there he goes. Load. A load of bull honky is what I say. I hope so. You may need to can always go back in the VOD. Oh, right, that makes a lot of sense, right? Fortunately, we didn't have to go that way. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's make it happen, Cap'n. Chill Penguin. Okay, so let's see how natural this feels at this point. Okay, so, you know, relatively good feel. Now I'm starting to wonder if putting it on the R button would have been better, but you know what? First things first. First things first. Now I feel like I'm gonna spam dash. Spam dash. By the way, Spectrum, have you played this game? I may have already asked you this question, by the way. I apologize. I have a very bad memory. Bad memory, bad childhood memories. Just bad memories all around. Yes, I've beaten this when I was young. You haven't asked me. Okay, but I'll remember that next time. I'll remember asking you and not remembering the answer. Yeah, this initial stretch of game is just a little bit difficult. It does feel kind of like a bullet hell almost. That's okay. That's okay. Watch out for lumberjacks. What? There was a Gundam in G Gundam that was a lumberjack. I forget which one it was. Was it like Canadian Gundam, I think? That game had a lot of weird stereotypes, but it was wonderful. It was a feast for thine eyes. Look at that. I'm so faster. So much faster. You know, I don't know that it helps for me to just smash my face into things. But it does feel a little more stimulating moving through the stage a little bit faster. Okay, so not bad having the dash in that direction. The dash rendar. Oh, come now. Ooh, you can actually do a side jump from the wall with a little bit of dash. Excuse me. Sorry, I went into a coughing fit right there. Yes! Yes, indeed. Oof. Come on. Oh no. That was a bad idea. Oh, we can actually just go through these chumps. I don't recommend it, but we can. You can and you will. Oh, no energy tanks. Okay, but at least we made it to this area. This is another checkpoint. Try and get to use dash jumping every chance you jump. It helps with movement and it'll make you overall better. Yeah, I can see that there's definitely some advantages to... Oh no. Why did I... Come to Papa. Okay. You know what? Like Captain America once said, I can do this all day. Why? Okay, so I don't think we can actually do that with the robot without losing him. That's an interesting one. Maybe I'm just hitting up when I do that. That's okay. I don't think we need to dash in this particular section anyways. Doesn't feel like it. I feel like we can take this one systematically. Like a system analyst almost. I forgot that there was a robot there. Yeah, why not? Why not? You can, just don't hold up. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Probably makes sense. Alright, where were we? Okay. We've made it to Chill Penguin before. I've got a higher than 0 chance of actually being able to do so. So you're telling me there's a chance. Nice. And I feel like for those lumberjacks, we just have to hit them from far away. I wish there was a way to tell like which of the enemies actually carried energy pellets. Is that what they're even called? Energy pellets? Maybe they're actually energy Cheerios. You know, every time I think of Cheerios, the cereal, I never actually fancied it as a child. It wasn't really my bag. I was always more of a cinnamon toast crunch young one. But I remember specifically during Christmas season, and here we go back to talking about Christmas. There was this specific ad for Honey Nut Cheerios, and it was like the bee interacting with Scrooge, and I don't know, it was kind of just like melancholy. It's just the melancholy of Christmas. Let's see. Question of the night. A theoretically perfect Roomba type device. I don't know that there exists such a thing, Spectrum. You have to nurse, you have to look after your Roombas, otherwise they're going to get into trouble. And unlike those kids, it's not fun getting into trouble. But thank you very much for answering the question of the night. I don't know if you've seen the film Interstellar, but my favorite robot that comes to mind is Tars. Tars the robot. Let's see. Mine used to get stuck under the couch. Yeah, and it depends on the height. It depends on the height of the couch as well. It would wedge itself in there real good. Yeah, and that's obnoxious. I know that my refrigerator in my kitchen has this unusual gap underneath it, like right on top of the freezer drawer. And if I let my Roomba in there, it'll just hang in there. And so I have to put something in there to like wedge it so that it doesn't happen. Okay, gotta make sure that we're... these things, just keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Look at that, beautiful. We can just go through, sort of. Ooh, nice. Let's see. I've seen Interstellar. Tars, nice. Yeah, that one is solid. Ooh, you love Tars. Soul Retriever. I can see that. Interstellar is in my top 5 favorite movies. Are you a Nolan head, Soul Retriever? Are you a fan of Nolan, Christopher Nolan? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like even though that robot didn't have like sentience per se, it definitely had a lot of heart. Particularly if you saw what happens at the end of the film. And it's not like Tars ever suggested it. He just did. He just was. And we did have a couple of other memorable mentions on stream today. We of course had Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, and we also had the Iron Giant as well. Come on, what a... Okay, we're done with it, we're done with it. Like Justin Timberlake once said, go ahead and be gone with it. Take it to the bridge. Let's see. I do like some Nolans. Yeah, he's probably, in terms of just like movies, in terms of just being an auteur, I definitely enjoyed the majority of his body of work. His oeuvre, if you will. Interstellar and Inception are great. I feel like it depends the day of the week which one I like the most, Inception or Interstellar. I watched Tenet, and while it's not a bad movie, I can't see myself watching it again. You know what? I definitely feel like a lot of scenes had beautiful setups, but in terms of like the movie as a whole, yeah, it doesn't really hold very well. All right, we're supposed to just... Why am I even... Come on. Shoot! Okay, good. No! Shoot. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, made it back to Chill Penguin with exactly one HP. Let's see. I've watched Tenet like 3 times and still don't know what the F is happening. I believe that I understand it, but good lord, I had to watch some YouTubes on it. It's a real mind. Yeah, exactly. Interstellar, Memento, Back to the Future 1, 2, and Terminator 2. A lot of solid movies today. Soul Retriever, since you seem to like time travel stuff, have you ever seen Dark? You know what? You said time travel, and I was going to mention the movie with Bruce Willis and JGL. I forget what the name of that movie is called, but it's like a Looper. It's 3 seasons of a show and originally German. It's so dang good. I haven't seen it, but I should look for it. Alright, let's go. Let's face the chill penguin. The chilliest of penguins. Gosh darn it. Well, that was bound to happen anyways. One of the few time travel related shows, medias that gets the physics accurate and is internally consistent. A rare thing. Okay, we are at full health. This is as good a chance as we're gonna get. Let's make it happen, Captain. We're just gonna Mega Buster it. And avoid the penguin shots. Whoa. Ooh, the statues are no good. Whoa, come on. No, go away. Wowza. Especially, highly recommend, especially the list you gave. Haven't seen Dark yet, but I'll put it on my watch list. You know what? I think I'm going to try and climb on the walls to avoid some of those shots. I think I'll do that. Yes. Maybe. Maybe it works for like a minute. Can this person reach me from here? Is he just gonna hang out until I fall down and then it's gonna like do crippling damage? Maybe not. Oof. We can just bide our time here. We're gonna play it safe. Don't want to take a direct shot here until he bounces away. This is ludicrous. I mean, you know, I know that... There you go. Come on. Beautiful. The technique is working here. Sort of. It's a slow and steady shot here. Okay, nice. And if we hang out here, we might be able to wait for him to... Oh, come on! Okay, nice. Wall climbing. It works. It works, sort of. Just gotta give him some space here to do his thing. Oh, nice. So we don't actually immediately fall when he does that. Okay, we just gotta wait for the right pixel action here. Whoa! That's some dastardly reflexes right there. Oof. Oof. Okay. Not bad. Not too bad. Stop! Oof. Okay. Too many oofs right there. Just stay the course. Stay the course. Clear your mind of whimsy. Be like the ginkgo flower. Oh, come on! I totally... Why did he have to... Why does he hit so hard when you... Okay, whatever. And maybe he jumps up, we can actually shoot him up here. Nice. Get some charge shots in. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's a little more difficult to like do the wall jump with my charge shots like that. But I think I understand. It's just like the computer's basically just saying, what is this person doing? This is not how you play this game. Okay, one more bounce. Nice. Ah, I should have taken that one. Okay, so jump down and then do the charge shot. If we have enough time anyways. Come at me, friend. We've got very little room for error here. I feel like one shot is basically all that's gonna do us in. Okay, but he's halfway, maybe like 55%, 55, 45. Ah, whiff. A whiff and a miss. Oof, okay. Slightly over, maybe, at this point I feel it's like 50%. Definitely has some good armor, this person. Ah, that was close. At least I understand that we can shoot him from the walls. It's just a little difficult to pull off. Nice. So, do the spinny, do the E Honda thing? Yes. Oh, come on! Boom! Oh, he swings and he misses. Oh, that was rough. That was a rough one. But that was good. That was progress. I think. I think that was progress. Okay, so maybe try the same thing. Maybe try to be just a little more courageous in terms of maybe not necessarily waiting for the perfect shot, but maybe trying to line up some suboptimal shots might actually make the battle go a little bit faster. Very cool. Yes, save the data. Oh, that was a rough one. You got this? You think so? Do you still believe, Soul Retriever? Yeah, there's gotta be a... At the very least, it seems like we can reliably get to the boss. Nice. And at this point, it's a little less about worrying about the individual enemies and more about just getting through the stage so we can actually practice. Ooh. Let's get a move on. Oh, so many... These blasted bats are so obnoxious. Their flight pattern is not really that consistent. Okay, finally it's gone. Okay, wait for the next wheel. Papa wheelie, as they say. Okay, good. I should have remembered that one. Not too bad. Made it through the Donkey Kong stage. Try not to make any silly platforming mistakes during this stage. Getting the energy that we need, so not too bad. The problem with going back, of course, is just this idea that respawns keep happening. And it's probably just better to eat the shots here, because once those things just start crowding around, it becomes a little less tenable. Okay, made it to this side where we use the robot from Alien, of course. Do the little thumbs up. Okay, and for this one we can actually take it relatively methodically. Oh no, that was mine. Come on. That was also mine. Okay, it's coming. Our friend the robot. Desperate for a fight. Oh no. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, nice. At the very least, we made it past that section. Okay, now we just have to do the snowball part. Wow, I almost ate that completely. Beautiful. Wow, these things take so many shots. It's wild. Wild on E, I say. They'll just go through. Nice. Okay, made it through. We basically just beat our face into it. Okay, and clearly we're chugging on fumes here. Let's give this a shot. We haven't lost any lives, so at the very least we have, I think, 2 solid chances here. As I like to say, all my love to long ago. Delicious in dungeon. We can use this as a practice round, sort of. And we're gonna wait for him. Whoa! And clearly I should have played it a bit more safely there. But now we'll play it safely. Nice. And I kind of understand a little bit more the mechanics here. Ooh, nice. And gotta stay away from those blasted penguins right there. I feel like they eat up all the energy. It's almost like a Sub-Zero blast. And I need for those penguins to clear out so I can actually jump to the other side. Nice. Oof, nice. Okay, okay, still good, still good. Oof, beautiful. Ooh, wow, no, no!
Ah, I should have just dashed the other way, huh? Nice, nice. Oh no, the penguin statues again. He's not doing his little headbutt thing anymore. Whoa, no! Okay, good. Oh, gosh darn it. So, I feel like he changed his strategy from the last battle. That's interesting, but maybe it's a little less of this wall climbing, and maybe we just gotta tackle this on head on. Apply directly to the shoulder, to the forehead. Apply directly to the shoulder, of course. That's how that goes. Oh, come on. Oh no. What is happening? This is highly unorthodox. Yes, just save the data. It's gonna be one of those nights. Fortunately, unfortunately, we're closing in on our second hour anyways. So we can be a little more stress-free. I don't assume that we're gonna make any great progress right this very evening. But at the very least, I think we got the basics down. And this might be edifying for our next course through this level. I think at the very least, maybe the clear victory here is getting through the level without having to restart the entire stage. Maybe, possibly, potentially. Ooh, you can actually jump on these, huh? Just move. Get a move on. Get down with the going down. Hopefully one of these bats drops a tank. There we go. Justice is served. Yeah, but I was at the very least a little surprised that he was no longer doing the same attack pattern as before. There was definitely a change there. Maybe he actually learned from fighting me. It's like, hey, this guy is trying to cheese the fight. Forget about that. I would sure love some Colby cheese right about now. Ah, the bat. The bot. Hey boss, it's the bat. Ooh. You got this, it's random every time. Yeah, I get the feeling that that's the case. But like I said, I'm getting a bit more comfortable with the controls here, and it was definitely a game changer changing the dash to L. I think it makes a lot more sense. But where's Zero, my brother? That's my question. Where's Zero and who is Slade? Oh, come now. That one almost knocked me off the platform right there. Ooh, beautiful. Yes. Look at that glory. I'm at the edge of glory. I can see you improving, and it's making me quite happy. I don't know. Ivan will tell you right here, this guy doesn't improve that much. Beginning to believe? I don't know about that. Ah, this game. These bugs are making me thirsty. Okay. Boom. Oh, nice. That one had an energy tank. And now that robot is gonna... We're just gonna go. We're gonna go. Okay. That was a close one. Now we just have the snowballs to deal with, and we should be okay. We should be fine. Just gotta make sure that we approach with charge. Ouch. Ooh, beautiful. That was very helpful. There is no spoon. The Matrix. Do you keep profanity to a minimum here? I am a dandy, Solar Shaver. I don't use salty language. I can tell you that you have to be a long-time community member for me to change that setting. I mostly keep it clean. Keep it over, what is it called? Keep it on top of the belt, as I like to say. I curse like a sailor and Automat is flagging. Yeah, don't take it personally. I kind of just do it to minimize people just coming in here and just like saying, hey, all of the alphabet words. I don't know, it's just not my thing. But if you stick around long enough, okay, we made it. I can keep it clean if so, whatever the good sir. I appreciate it, I gotta tell you, even my best friends get flagged for that. I'm a silly rabbit that way. Okay, the moment of truth. And hang out. I hate these penguins, I hate them. Now, how dare you? Penguin time. Ooh, we can actually shoot him that way too. He's the coming. I hope. Okay, not bad. Oh, wait. Oh, huh. Ooh, that was a close one. I thought he was just gonna ram his face into me. Not bad. Oh, come on. Shoot! I failed to see where the wind was going. Okay, nice. Jump. I've got to jump. I wish we could actually hit him for more energy. And I know that it is the Mega Buster that takes a bit more chunk of health. But the chances are few and far between. Nice. Ooh, come on. No. Okay. Not terrible, not terrible. I mean, pretty terrible, but not terrible. Mess him up. I think he's doing a fine job of completing the task at hand. Oh, these things are like shields as well, huh? It seems like only him doing his E-Honda move that actually destroys them. I usually just hold the Buster down the majority of the time. And that seems like a good idea. The problem is that... Oh, nice. The problem is that it doesn't allow me to slide as much as I would like. No! Go away, go away, go away. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, that would have been nice. Watch out! Jeez, this person. Watch out for the blasted roxicles. Oh, I feel like I could have gotten a shot in there as well. We'll just wait for it, be patient. My thumb is getting the biggest workout here. would you please just destroy your penguins? Your penguins, sir. Thank goodness for that. Madness. Welcome to the Garden of Madness. Oh, wow. Nice to see you. Okay, we got ads starting very quickly. I'm going to have to snooze them. Okay, we'll do a couple more tries, and then we'll try that. I gotta flex my thumb here, folks. You know, old Ales doesn't always try, and so this has definitely been a workout. Okay, when he uses the ice breath, wall dash jump behind him. Yeah, and I think that makes sense. I think that sometimes I just don't see that opportunity because the jump seems very far. And I'm sure that I'm miscalculating the thing, but... but definitely holding on the Mega Buster is making a good difference here. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oof, wow, that was a close one. Nice. Okay, just wait for him. Beautiful. And just clear your mind of whimsy. Come at me, friend. Okay, here we go. Oh, how long he's gonna do that. That's always such a pain. Come and get me. We got some good rhythm here, I think. Okay, here. Oof, that was a close one. Ooh, nice! Yes! I can't believe that actually happened. Wolf's Kiss. We got it. We did it. Hell yes. Whew, that was stressful. Let's make a pact here. Everyone present. Lurkers, viewers, chatters alike. Let's never do this again. Okay, so we got a new weapon. And just in time, folks, because we gotta retire for the evening. We gotta retire. Let's go ahead and save. Yes, save the game data. Thank goodness for that. Alright, and let's go back to intermission. That was solid. That was Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, Wednesdays tends to be my short evenings. We basically go 120 minutes or so, and we barely make any progress, but that's okay. So, if you like this kind of nonsense, and I have no idea why you would, I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesday nights we're doing Mega Man X. Thursday, tomorrow morning, we are doing Final Fantasy VIII. And then on Friday, if you really want to see me squirm, I'm gonna continue playing Elden Ring. If you're interested in my schedule, I do have it on my socials. Yeah, very much appreciate it. Let's go. GG's. Thank you for the GG's, folks. Keep an eye out for when you stream again. Excited to see you get good. If you want to see more Mega Man, just pop in next Wednesday. I will be here. Even if I don't like it, I will be here, I promise. But yeah, feel free to follow me on the socials if you want to know my schedule. Those are listed right there. Now, let's go ahead and raid somebody. Let's see. I've got a pretty good idea. Check out the VOD on my channel if you want else to see me play Mega Man X. You know what? Do I actually follow Soul Retriever? No, I don't. Look at that. The insolence. You are now followed. Thank you very much for the tip. Let's go ahead and raid. You know what? Let's go with Eyes on B. She's currently doing Xenogears. And you know what? We love Xenogears over here. It is a PlayStation 1 classic, one of my favorite RPGs. Thank you very much for the follow. You're most welcome. Any friend of Kitty's is a friend of mine. Here is the. Let me go ahead and set up that raid. So yeah, we'll raid Eyes on B. Also a Club CRT member, does a lot of retro stuff, and just a darling to speak with. So let's go ahead and do that. Eyes on. Why is it not popping up? Wait, did she just... Hold on a second here. Oh, I think she just wrapped up. She literally just wrapped up. You know what? Let's go with Mandy instead. What's her face? That's actually her username. Also does a lot of retro, and she's just a really cool person. She's currently playing Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater. So let's go say hello. Let me go ahead and start that raid. We've got a raid message for viewers and a raid message for followers. But yeah, let me copy one of those myself. If I can. If I have the opportunity. There we are. Okay. And once again, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, B is wonderful. I'm sorry that we just missed her. But yeah, if you're so kind, feel free to copy one of those raid messages. And as I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Ale Puffs. We will see you again.